the park is accessible so more people can use it. And everybody can participate in using it.
Why is that
That's
important?
really nice. Because it's something that I like saying. If you can't include everybody in a game, you're not playing it right.
And that's not only for the park at Holland Bloorview Hospital, but their whole philosophy, where 8-year-old Alex is a patient and my tour guide, as the hospital celebrates recently receiving the Rick Hansen Foundation Accessibility Certification, following an audit of their internal and external premises.
We are the only hospital who has received a gold certification. I think accessibility plays a really main part in improving their end results and goal of achieving the best optimal health.
And as you visit, you can see how all areas of the hospital have been designed with accessibility in mind.
People on wheelchairs can go side by side, very large and functional.
And why do they open on both sides?
So you can have entry and exit on both sides, so anyway, somebody on wheelchair doesn't have to turn around.
You like the elevators? How come?
Because they're much more accessible.
Raised letter as well as they're brailled. It's set up in a way that you can sit on any tables if you use a mobility device. You don't have to be excluded to one area or the other.
We have these beds here that do lower and raise, so it makes it much easier to transfer from a wheelchair, or if somebody does have a mobility device and can't necessarily lift themselves, it is something that is much easier for them. We have much bigger showers, and so again, for anyone that does have a chair or maybe a larger mobility device, it is much easier for them to access the shower.
Throughout the hospital, including the MRI research lab, there are accessible tables and lifts.
Sure that the clients who are able to access are accessing their services with independence, and also seek out some barriers which can be removed, so those who are not coming through their doors, they're also able to come in, because we want to create an inclusive healthcare system for all.
And that not only gets the Rick Hansen Foundation Gold Certificate, but Alex's stamp of approval. What do you think, Alex?
Well, that's very accessible. I like it.
It gets your stamp of approval?
Yes, I like accessible things because, well, if there weren't any accessible things, not everybody would get a chance at really anything.
And that is their ultimate hope, that other facilities will apply to be audited for accessibility certification, making all hospitals and buildings not only accessible, but welcoming to all. At Holland Bloorview, Audra Brown, City News.